Hello everybody, it is JD here. Welcome to today's Collect to Glory episode where we have hit another milestone. The first one since coming back from our little 30-day holiday. We have hit level 70 in it. 3,150 cards, meaning there's just 100 to go until the end, which of course, as of today, is still not obtainable and won't be obtainable still for another week or two, which is mad. But yeah, so we're going to show you guys what an account looks like with 3,150 cards. Talk about how I got there and why I got there the way that I did, because I did not choose a conventional route to get to this place, and we are selling quite a bit of it back because it was all a little bit too expensive. We do have a couple of packs that we're going to open up today, because as you will notice, we are level 40, and yes, yesterday we were level 1. Tomorrow's video is going to be very exciting. Tomorrow's video, you're going to see the speed run from level 1 to level 40, in which we got the world record, because nobody else had done it. So, by default, I'm taking the world record. So stay tuned for that video tomorrow. It's going to be a big video, it's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys are going to really enjoy it. But as for today, MT, 95,000 MT was our prize for hitting 3,150. When I show you what you've got to have in the collection, that 95,000 MT does not seem very special at all. So let's go ahead and jump into it for today. If you want to be able to afford any of the brand new endgames or invincibles during Season 8 of My Team, make sure you check out safeNBAMT.com for all your MT needs and use code JD at checkout for 5% off. Link in the description. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for the daily videos and check out twitch.tv/JDCrossover for the daily streams. The daily player today is Chris Middleton. Yeah, I mean, you apply 5 badges and you get a Hall of Fame badge pack. We'll do that, we might as well, and obviously on this account we've got every card, so we will be able to sell that. I don't remember Chris Middleton having a card. When did he have a glorious card? I don't remember that at all, but it is what it is. But yeah, we've done all this XP stuff, and again, you guys will see about that tomorrow. But collect the level. So you can see we're down under it a little bit. We're 3,146 now. But we did hit 3,150. Next up is 3,200, which is possible, but not affordable for us right now. Well, maybe it would be. No, I don't think it is. Oh, maybe. But then you get every Hall of Fame badge, which we, of course, already have. So that's not exactly exciting. And then 50 more after that for Rashard Lewis. And then again, every Hoff badge once more for completing the whole group. So you get 3 batches of every Hoff badge, which, of course, just is not needed, is it? But 3,150 all the way down here, 95,000 MT, and I got a screenshot of it. There we go. 95,000 MT for completing the agenda. So 100,000 MT basically as a reward. And again, when you consider what you got to have to get to that point, it doesn't seem so impressive. So this is an account with 3,146, but I'll show you guys the 4 cards that we have sold. So none of this counts. Well, to be fair, this counts. So go to my career. By the way, I've got a 7'1" point guard, but he's a center in my career, and make it make sense. But you can get that 1 card. So that is the only thing from here that counts towards the collector level. Nothing here counts. Nothing here counts. Trophy case cards, obviously all of those guys count. All your reward stuff here, all the bottom row, free agents, promo, obviously jerseys don't, basketballs do not, and nothing over this side counts. All Series 1, all Series 2, all playoffs, all time. Season 1, done. Season 2, done. Season 3, yeah. Another month has passed, we still can't get that Sean Kemp, it is what it is. Season 4, all done, you are not able to get these extra cards. Season 5, all done. Season 6, all done. These are event cards, so they don't count. Season 7, missing a little bit. There's a little bit to be desired here. We do not have Mr. Wemwem, because I think he's going to come down in price. I think Pino and Taco is better than this version of Wemby. And he's power forward centre as well, so he's not even the small forward version. So, yeah, not going to buy that Taco just yet. That Wemby just yet. We didn't get Iggy last season, of course, because we weren't able to play the game for Iggy. And we didn't get the random cards of Horace Grant or Michael Finley. And the all-time stuff, we have got 10 games to go, which we have started making progress on, to be fair. We have got through the first 4 triple threat games of those 4. And then we've got 2 done on the Lakers. So a little bit left to go, but those 10 extra cards will be very, very helpful for us. And then Season 8, obviously we hit level 40 days. We've got all the cards from that. We got Baron Davis off the Ascension board, which is nice. And we've got all the cards here. So, then, Invincibles. I've only got 4, and this is why I mean we've gone a bit of a unconventional route. So we've got Larry and LaMelo as our untradables, and then we've only got Penny and Ricky Davis as tradables. Now, there are a lot of Invincibles that are a half-decent price. So if you are trying to get up here, what are you doing? But if you are trying, like, Invincibles is the way to go, but God knows why anybody would go for this other than me right now. But then we've got some end games. We've got 17 end game cards, and today we actually had 27. I have since sold 10, which are all up on the block right here. So I had all of these cards, which is why we have gone from 5.5 million MT to 250,000 MT. Yeah, that's right. We spent like 5.5 mil on these end game cards today, which is scary. And all I'm doing at the moment is I'm just waiting for a nice little window. I am selling all these cards. Endgame and Invincible packs are just around the corner, and I'm not going to get caught with all of these cards in my collections. We've got a nice little 15-minute window there with KP. I'm not going to be caught with all these guys in my collection. That's just not happening. It is a dreadful idea to buy cards right now. It's a really bad idea to have cards of like big value in your collection, unless you just don't care about like the MT or the appreciation. But obviously we're going to need that MT to eventually complete the collector level, if we can ever complete the collector level. At this rate, who knows if we're ever able to do it, but hopefully we can at some point. But yeah, so we're trying to get a little sort of like 15-minute window for when we list up the cards. It's like, yeah, another 12-minute window on Wilt. That's fine by me. I'm okay with that. I'm going to lose a lot of MT, like a stupid amount of MT, because even if they all sell for what I bought them for, I'm still going to lose so much on tax. But that's okay. We did it for the content, for the level 40, world record attempt, the speed run of dreams, which it was. And, we did hit 3150, so that is a nice little bonus as well. Oh, why there's so many Tim Duncans. A hollow D-Rob. So, yeah, we're going to lose a lot, but it doesn't really matter. We're not going to be spending loads on packs these days. We're a changed man. We're a reformed man. We don't do that no more. And can we sell D-Rob here or not? 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute window. It is probably as best as we're going to get. And he is a hollow, so at least he stands on his own. So the rest of them, I'll get to them when I get to them. Let's see about actually Ben Simmons and LeBron, because they are two of the more expensive ones. But I was very surprised buying these end games, just how expensive they all are. I thought their prices weren't too bad. Their prices are pretty bad. Their prices are very, very high. Only a few of them you can kind of get for that 100k mark. Yes, I'm sure on Fridays you can get them for cheaper, but obviously I didn't want to wait until Friday because I can't play the game without getting XP. And I wanted to have 0 XP going into a speedrun challenge, of course, so I literally couldn't do anything. So I didn't want to do too many days of doing nothing when there is quite a lot to do. Right, we'll just have a look at LeBron here, and then we'll go open up some packs that we got today. But that is 3 150 cards. It's a lot. And again, you don't need to buy endgames to get there. You could just go the route of Invincibles, which would be much more cost efficient and a much more smarter thing to do. We're not at 3146 anymore. And as for me, I think if I bought all of the Invincibles, by the way, some of the Invincibles are still very expensive, and they are going to crash a lot more than the endgames are going to crash. Some of the endgames are going to crash big time. Endgame Tim Duncan, he'll be down to like 10k, but some of the Invincibles, they're 100k now. They're going to go down to 10k as well. So I don't have cards that are worth a lot right now is my advice. So 3140, so just 60 away. That's not too bad. Let's get ourselves a half badge. So we need to apply 5 badges, and I'm going to give... do we give Manute badges? Does he get another card? Does Manute get an endgame card? Or do we use these half badges now? Or does he get an endgame card? We've obviously got all of the badges here for him. What do we have duplicate-wise? Special delivery, got duplicate. Giant Slayer, Limitless Takeoff. Right, Limitless Takeoff is a duplicate. So we'll chuck that on to Manute. We're going to get three lots of every badge, though, aren't we? So we should be okay. Bailout is a duplicate. Very nice. And anything else? Let's chuck Mismatch on him. We've got 3 of those, so why the hell not? Are any of these new badges for him? I feel like some of them are. We could give him Ankle Breaker. Pro Touch he needs. Break Starter he needs. Challenger. Pick Dodger and Dimer are all ones he needs. So these other ones are additional ones. So we'll give him Hyperdrive. Why not? And Ankle Breaker, I guess. Why not? That is a new one, but doesn't matter, does it? It's Manute Bowl. Why not have some fun with him? I've played 200 games with Manute. Wow. 56 Hoff badges on Manute now. Very nice. And we get that daily one. And we complete Chris Middleton as well. The dailies are awful. They're not exciting in the slightest. But there you go. It's there. Packs. Let's go. Season 8 option packs. So this is level 28 this season, I think. So this is from levels. And do we have any of the badges that we just used? No, we do not. We'll take Comeback Kid because that's quite rare. We will take Rise Up. That's quite rare. We'll take Limitless Takeoff because we just used one. We'll take Mismatch because we just used one. And we'll take Space Creator as well. So that's your level 28 Hoff badges right there. We will then go for, what's that? Season 8 shoe pack. We don't care about that. A Heatwave award pack. I don't even know, is that even a good LeBron on there? I don't even know. How old is a Heatwave pack? Yep, it's that old. Oh dear, it's that old, is it? Good. And next, deluxe pack. Now, this isn't that old, but it could have Invincible Wemby in it, couldn't it, 2K? It could have Invincible Wemby in it, couldn't it, 2K? Come on then. Nice me. You screwed me when I opened up the VC packs the other day? That ain't no Wemby. No. That is thingy me Bobby with the name. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Grady Dick, there you go. Go on, son. To be fair, I think he is worth like 7k. It is what it is. We have then got another hit at the Hoff badges from level... Again, this one's like level 35 then or something like that. Do we just get the 5 or the 10 picks here? So we've got to choose 5 out of 10? Yes, we do. So, Manute needed Dimer, Catch and Shoot. He doesn't need those, but we'll give him those. We'll take those. Floor General and Slippery Off Ball. Everybody's got every Hoff badge in the game at this point, in terms of like the players that are getting released, so it doesn't really matter. Anything else good? We've got a random Hall of Fame badge pack, which I believe came from the Essential Board, so you can get a Hoff badge on the Essential Board, but of course it's just too little too late now, isn't it? We get Hall of Fame Volume Shooter. We've then got another one to open up, which we just got from those Chris Middleton challenges. So, has it been worth it getting to 3150? Absolutely, categorically, no. To think that, let's go put another badge on Manute while we talk. To think that I spent 5 million MT. We just took a diamond, didn't we? I think we did. So that is now 57. Lovely. I think we just spent 5.5 million MT to buy like 30 cards, because that's what it was. It was just 27 end games and then a couple of invincible cards. 5.5 mil for that many cards to get 95,000 MT as a reward. I can't do the maths on that. My brain's not big enough, but it's a tiny percentage, isn't it? It is a teensy-weensy, pathetic percentage of how much you spend together. And that wasn't even like the entire expenditure of getting to that point in the first place. That was just the final 30 cards we needed to hit that. Never mind the previous 3,120 cards. So I think if you want to get there right now, from what I have spent, you're probably looking in the realm of like 25 million MT. That's just what I've spent this year, I reckon. It will be a lot less now because obviously, you know, these cards I would have bought a while ago. You know, like how much is Yao these days? Yeah, Yao's like 20k, which is wild, by the way. I would have bought him for like 100k or something like that. You know, these Dark Matters here, would have bought these guys for like 100 or so k, and then add like 10k. So if you do it now, you will be able to get quite a bit further. But it is still mad that, you know, we put that much money in, you get that tiny MT back, and you still can't even complete this. And you don't even really want to, because, you know, what, that could be like 100 packs or something. That would be nice, you know, five 20-pack boxes of the latest promo. That'd be quite nice. Another 64 Hoff badges is just redundant when you've got so many endgames in this game right now. You've got 30 endgames. Obviously, they don't need Hoff badges. And you've got 48 Invincibles in the game. And obviously, they do need Hoff badges, but not many. And also, you ain't going to notice a single jot of difference with a card with 55 or with 64. Realistically, maybe on the odd occasion, the badge will flash up at Hoff if you have it upgraded. But realistically, you're not going to notice a difference because most of the ones they don't have are the ones we just put on Minute, like Mismatch Expert on somebody who's 7'7". So they've got all the badges that they need. It's just like the filler badges, basically, that don't matter. So the whole badges don't matter here. So it is such a shame of where collect level has gone. But, you know, we're back. We're back at it, you know, 3150. There are 2 people, as far as I'm aware, that have hit 3200. Just 2. That's it. We are going to continue to sell off all the end games. We're at 3140 minus 13 is 3127 maths. So we're at 3127. But of course, we can get ourselves 10 more cards from here, which is nice. Free cards are the best cards. And then even if we just bought every Invincible, that's another 44. So we could be close. We could be kind of where we need to be. But we don't have the drive in us that we had pre-ban, because of course before I got banned we didn't know what the reward is. We had hope. Imagine that. Got a 15-minute window on LeBron. We had hope and optimism and expectation that things would be exciting, and yeah, then that's all come tumbling down, doesn't it? That's all gone wrong. And now of course we know what it is. We know it is just KD 2.0 with a shorter wingspan. I think it's KD. It's at the same height as KD, but a shorter wingspan, which obviously isn't what you want. Who's expensive here? Maybe Luka's expensive. Yeah, so now we know the motivation has kind of stopped. So I'm not going to be completing every game mode this season. That's not going to happen. We will be speedrunning Clutch Time online. We're going to give that a go. Because I reckon with our squad, which is, you know, a little bit good, we're going to be able to speedrun that in a pretty fast rate of knots. I will probably buy like Invincible Wemby for it. I don't really like the end games. I don't really like their releases. So if we're speedrunning it, you know, I could obviously use that squad there, and that squad is ridiculous. That squad really is ridiculous. But we could like upgrade to Tim Thomas's Invincible cards. We can get Wemby in here. But yeah, I mean that squad alone is probably good enough to get us 100 wins in a reasonably quick amount of time. So we've got that to look forward to. We've got to get through all of the challenges that have accrued themselves over this entire season. We will be 1 minute ahead of that one, but we will be the only one for 10 minutes. So let's go. See you later, Wemby. Thanks for coming through, bro. All right, see you later, Chief. I think that's all of our most expensive ones up. I think the rest of these 10 are not so expensive. They are still all over 100k, apart from, I think, Jimmy and Wade. The rest of them are over 100k, but they're not worth too much, like Kareem. Kareem's like 200k. Again, this is what I'm saying. I don't understand why cards have such value so suddenly. But cards have got such value so suddenly. I don't really get it. I think we're just going to chuck him up now because there's very, very few Kareems up in general. And it's only a 5-minute window, but I'll take that. Right, so we'll get them sold. So tomorrow will be the speedrun world record level 40, which I'm very, very excited for. Saturday or Friday will, of course, be a pack opening video. And then Saturday, we will be back. We'll have cashed in everything that we'll have sold. So we're at 250k now. Next time you see this account, we will be back to being a multi-millionaire, which is lovely. And we might save up all of these packs because we've got like 7 here that we can do. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on Friday, there'll be 9. So we'll have 9 packs to open up. So we nearly get a 10 box of endgame packs, which is quite nice. And hopefully we can get niced by 2k. Well, that is going to do it from me today, everybody. 3,150 cards, 100,000 MT reward for spending 5.5 million MT. I need help. But that is going to do it from me today, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you next time, and peace.